Hi guys. Now we're going to do a stretch for each one of the muscles that we have released with a lacrosse ball. The first one is for the lower back. I'm not crazy about a lot of lower back stretches because you can actually hurt yourself doing them, but I really like this one. I think it's pretty gentle and it's easy to adjust for however stiff you are in your lower back. So what we're going to do is, we're always talking about keeping the spine nice and straight. This is an exception. We actually want to round off the back, feet in a shoulder width stance. I'm going to round off the back and reach down low in a doorway like this. And with this rounded off back, I'm going to sit backwards with my weight and then come down into as low a squat as I can. And you really feel that stretch through the mid and lower back there. And you're going to want to hold that for 30 seconds, each one of these stretches. Next, we're going to go after that mid back that we talked about when you're sitting down and you're hunched in this position at the computer. These muscles get tweaked in the mid back. So I'm going to back up, find a chair that comes up midway through your back, and you're going to reach backwards and just let yourself bend over that chair. So I'm just in my mid back. I actually always get a nice crack when I do that in my back. I'm going to do that one for 30 seconds. Next, we're going to go after those hip flexors that we loosened up with the lacrosse ball. And for that, we're going to do the couch stretch. So for the couch stretch, you're going to take your knee and put it right in the seam there between the seat and the back of the couch. And I'm going to kneel like this. I'm going to do a posterior tilt of my hips again, so I'm doing that tail between the legs move. And then I'm going to keep the ribs down, and I'm just going to ease back like this, and you really feel this stretch on the front of the hips there. I'm going to do that on each side for 30 seconds. Next, we're going to go after the glutes. The first one is a piriformis stretch, which is this muscle that goes from right around your tailbone to the outside of your hip here, and it's tight in most people, so this is going to be a good stretch for most people. And for this one, you sit, put your legs in this figure four. You want to put pressure down on your knee, not really jam it down, but just what you can take comfortably. Sit up nice and straight, and then you're going to fall forward just to the point where you can. Some people might hardly be able to go forward at all. Some people will be able to go completely down. But you really feel that stretch all through there in your glute. Do that one on both sides, 30 seconds. The last one gets the bigger part of the glute here is the pigeon stretch. So we're gonna come down like this. Again, have this your leg in this figure four position with the other leg stretched back, and then you're gonna ease back and try to get that glute close to the ground while keeping your hips straight ahead. You can even come down like this and fall forward, and you'll feel a nice stretch all through that glute tissue there. And we're going to do that on each leg, 30 seconds each.